Sarah. Long time no see.
Hello, Ari. How are you?
I'm good.
We haven't spoken since last Christmas party. It's nice to hear from you. How are things going lately?
Well, I'm doing great. My husband is still working at the same job, and my mom... she's been stressed lately.
What? How come?
It's about you.
Excuse me?
Sarah, when are you surprising me with the good news? We're all waiting on you.
What good news? What are you talking about?
Remind me, how many years have you been married to my brother? 3 years?
Yes, that's right, 3 years. But I still don't know what you're trying to ask me.
Ugh, you're so slow. I'm asking about the baby. Are you pregnant yet?
Oh. Well, not quite. I'm sorry to break it to you, but I'm not pregnant.
What? You're still not pregnant? Oh my god.
Excuse me? What's wrong?
Don't you get it? I mean, we've already talked about this before. Do I need to remind you again?
I think I know where this is going.
What are you doing with your life? You should have got to it within a year after you guys married. It's been 3 years, and you still haven't tried? Why don't you make yourself useful and keep trying until you get pregnant? You know you have a time limit. It's not like you're able to be young forever. How many times do I have to tell you?
Excuse me? Who are you to tell me what to do with my life? You don't know anything about me.
Don't get so angry. Look, I'm just giving you some advice as your sister-in-law. Remind me, how old are you again?
I'm turning 30 this year.
Oh, honey, you're running out of time. Before you know it, you'll end up becoming old and wrinkly with no children, while all your best friends enjoy life with their beautiful families. Who knows if Todd will leave you for a younger woman if you don't make a child? Honestly, I wouldn't blame him. You better get right to it. Vite! Vite!
Well, thanks for the advice. But don't you think you could have been a bit nicer about it?
All I'm doing is giving you a favor by telling you the truth. Even if it can hurt your feelings, you have to accept reality. That's how you achieve happiness in life. I just want you and Todd to be a happy couple. Trust me, I want the best for both of you guys. And I know exactly how that can happen. Make babies!
With all due respect, it's none of your business, Ari. Not every couple needs to make children to achieve happiness. Todd and I are very much happy right now with the way things are.
Oh, honey. You say that now until you regret it after you become 40 with no kids.
Okay. Oh, speaking of babies, I heard you got pregnant. Ben told me. Congratulations. I am so happy for you. I meant to congratulate you earlier, but you were focused on me so much that I didn't have the chance.
Thanks, Sarah. Don't tell me this is a way of shifting the conversation to about me from you.
What? No, it's not like that. I just wanted to congratulate you on your pregnancy since we were on the topic of babies.
Yeah, whatever. If you say so.
So, is it a boy or a girl? This is super exciting. I am so happy for you. I can't wait to become an aunt.
We don't know yet. I'm just happy that I'm becoming a mother soon. I won't have to worry about getting old without children like you. Well, enough about me. This conversation is about your pregnancy. Unlike you, I actually made use of my womanhood. I got pregnant with Ben, and I'm going to live a happy life with my new family. I think you can learn a thing or two from me. You should be ashamed of yourself for not making any children. I mean, how could you even call yourself a woman? You're an embarrassment to all the women in the world for not making any children.
Excuse me? Are you hearing the words that are coming out of your mouth right now? I can't believe such a statement is coming out of someone who calls themselves a feminist. Oh, the hypocrisy. I just don't understand why you're making such a big deal out of this. I never said I was going to have children. It's just not the right time for now. You're overreacting and hurting my feelings. You need to cool down for a bit and reflect on what you said to me.
Are you telling me to apologize? All I'm saying is the truth. You can't deny that the birth rate decreases as you get older. Plus, it's better to have children while you're young so giving birth isn't as hard, and raising them won't be as tiring. You know I'm making a good point here.
Yes, I see your point. But not everyone has the same values as you do. To each their own, you know? Some people may prefer to own pets instead of having children, and that makes them happy. I mean, who are you to make an opinion on people's happiness?
Okay, you're making an example that probably makes even less than 1% of the population.
No, Ari. It's actually more common than you think. You need to understand not everyone can be lucky enough to have a child. Some people can't afford to raise children. Or how about women who want children so badly but have medical conditions that make it harder for them to get pregnant?
Okay, whatever. All I'm saying is that you should accept the fact that we women are living on a time limit. And you need to get moving before it's too late. You're already 30. You're not in your 20s anymore. I mean, how does Todd feel about you not getting pregnant? It's only a matter of time before he leaves you for a younger woman.
Okay, don't you think that was a bit harsh? Ari, why are you so hateful? What are you unhappy about? I don't understand your motive for attacking me. As women, we're supposed to support each other. Isn't that what feminism is about? If you have an opinion, you're free to say it. But you could deliver it with a bit of compassion, don't you think?
Look who's acting like a victim now. Todd is the real victim here. I mean, his wife won't get pregnant. I feel so bad for him.
Excuse me. Why do you have to be so rude, Ari?
I was trying to be nice about it, but honestly, why does someone like you deserve any kindness? I'm helping you out here, okay? I'm sorry, but I'm going hard on you from now. I have to.
You're my sister-in-law. We're family. Why can't you just support me instead of bashing me?
Yes, we're family, which is why I'm trying to help you by speaking facts. Why don't you be more grateful? Speaking of family, do you want to know what Mom has been saying about you? You know how she can be brutally honest sometimes.
Yeah, just like you.
Excuse me? Anyways, remind me, what was the word she described you as?
She once called me a defect before. That I'm lacking in things and becoming a standard wife.
Oh, that's right. I love my mom. She's so funny. I can't believe she actually said that to you directly. Doesn't she have a great sense of humor?
None of this is funny, Ari. Do you know how much those words hurt me? I never thought she'd say such things to me.
She's not wrong, though. You're just a defect wife. If I might add, you're not just lacking as a wife, but lacking as a woman. You won't even get pregnant.
I'm not the only one responsible to become pregnant, and yet she blamed everything on me. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Getting pregnant isn't something casual as getting a haircut or something. It's a serious life decision and shouldn't be rushed. You guys make me feel like I'm not welcome in the family. Like, you guys don't approve of Todd and I's marriage even after 3 years.
Well, duh. Why are you stating the obvious?
What do you mean?
Do I really have to explain myself? I mean, we've been talking about this entire conversation. It's been 3 years since you married my brother, and yet you still haven't gotten pregnant. How long are you going to keep us waiting for? Do you know how disrespectful that is to my family? How should we welcome you to our family if you can't even bear children?
So this is all what it's about? Because Todd and I don't have any children yet?
Exactly. It's your responsibility to make children after you get married. I mean, what's the point of marriage if you don't have kids? If you don't want to have children with Todd, just say it.
No, I want children. I love Todd. I see your point. It's natural to assume that couples would make children after they get married. But not everyone has that type of opportunity. Whether it's financial or even health issues. Whatever it is, people have things going on in their life. You can't expect everyone to make the same choices. It's just not the right time for Todd and me. I hope you understand.
It's been 3 years. Don't you think it's time already?
I'm telling you, it's not the right time yet. Why can't you understand and leave me alone?
Oh, look at you, making all the excuses in the world. The more you run away from your problems, the more you sound like a failure, Sarah. You've tried, right? To make babies.
That's none of your business. You're getting too personal, Ari. All I will say is this. It's just not the right time yet. God is still deciding on perfect timing. It will come, just not yet.
Honey, stop acting like Jesus will save all your problems. Just face it. You're unable to get pregnant. You're infertile, aren't you? Just be honest with me. Stop making it into God's timing. Don't you think that's disrespectful to Todd?
What? No. It's nothing like that. I'm perfectly healthy.
Honey, I think you're in denial. Just admit that you're infertile.
I've gone to the clinic to get my body checked. The doctors told me that I have no problems getting pregnant. I'm most definitely fertile. You don't have to worry about that. So I'd appreciate it if you would stop blaming everything on me. You don't know anything about me. Plus, it's not about whose fault it is. Some people are perfectly healthy and yet they have trouble getting pregnant. There could be many factors that play a role in this. It could be genetics or even mental distress. You just don't know.
Do you hear yourself right now? Stop making up excuses and lies. This is all your fault.
Ari, please stop. I just wish you could back off for a sec. You're not my doctor or supervisor.
Excuse me? Who do you think you're talking to? You're the one that's causing stress in our family. You know, it's not just me that feels the same. Mom is tired of waiting for you to get pregnant.
Fine. If I show you the test results that say that I'm healthy, will you guys leave me alone? I will prove it to you guys, that it's not always the woman's problem.
Of course it's your problem. In fact, I'm perfect because I was able to get pregnant super fast. You should learn a thing or two from me.
Well, I guess I'm not as lucky as you are. You know, I want children too. The feelings are mutual. I wish I could get pregnant. I mean, I'm trying so hard. But life doesn't work out so easily. I don't think it's fair that you keep blaming me.
What do you mean you're trying hard? I think you mean you should try harder. Stop playing the victim. You're the one who's getting yourself into all of this.
Fine, I get it. There's no point in arguing with you anymore. I guess I don't have any family members who take my side and support me. Because it's all my fault, isn't it? I'm the bad guy. I'm such a failure.
Exactly. Why are you just realizing this now? You can't even do the bare minimum. Do you know how awkward it is when people ask me if I have any nieces or nephews yet? It's so humiliating. It's not only me you're causing trouble. Do you know how much my mom wants a grandchild? At least I was able to grant her wishes by getting pregnant. But she's been stressed about it ever since you got married to Todd. Always hoping one day you will give her the great news. But you never did. Every time I asked you about it, you kept on saying, "Not yet," and tried to get yourself out of the conversation. It's just so disrespectful.
Disrespectful? You're the one to say when you keep on shaming me for not having children. It's not my fault that I'm not pregnant.
Sarah, it's been 3 years since you got married. I've waited enough. We all have. There's been plenty of time to get pregnant. You're a useless, infertile wife who's in her 30s just running out of time. Just admit it.
I can't believe you go there. You've crossed the line, Ari. Actually, you've gone too far multiple times already. I've been trying to act calm, but I can't take it anymore.
Oh, have I hurt your feelings now? I'm sorry. Not. I'm not sorry for you at all. You've done nothing but bring embarrassment to my family.
Fine, I get it. I'm an embarrassment to the family. Will you stop sending me texts now? I think our conversation is over.
Now you're just running away. Admitting defeat already.
This isn't about running away or winning or losing an argument. You've insulted me, harassed me in so many ways, and I'm simply walking myself out of this pointless conversation. Ari, you need to grow up. Please mind your own business.
Excuse me? Just admit that you're infertile. And apologize to us for being a useless wife that brought embarrassment to my family. Then I might forgive you and give you another chance. I might.
How is that even fair? I didn't do anything to owe you an apology. You know, I was happy to have you as my sister-in-law when I got married to Todd. I really thought that we could build a strong connection. But you treat me with no respect. You don't know what boundaries are.
Ew, what? I can't believe you thought that we'd ever be close like that. Gross. I'd rather die than have my friends know that my useless sister-in-law is infertile. So, what's it going to be? Are you going to apologize or what?
I'm not apologizing for anything I didn't do. You know what? I don't want anything to do with you anymore. Goodbye.
Excuse me? Hey, don't ignore me. We're not done yet. You're going to regret saying that to me. Hi, Sarah. When are you divorcing my brother? Since you never apologized, you're no longer welcome in this family. So you better divorce him. There's no point in him staying married to a useless, infertile woman who keeps getting older and wrinkly. You need to let go of Todd. I want my brother to be free from you. Hello? Stop ignoring my texts.
I told you to stop messaging me.
Excuse me? How dare you accuse me of harassment? It was a simple reminder.
The last time we spoke, you were so hurtful to me. I don't need to be involved in your drama.
Oh, did poor little Sarah cry? You're so weak. I was just speaking the truth and you got hurt by facts. I can't control your feelings. Why do I need to care about your feelings when you're just a piece of trash?
It seems like you haven't changed at all. But don't worry. I was thinking of filing for divorce from Todd. I'm happy to disappear from you all. Are you happy now?
What? Are you serious? You're divorcing him? OMG, this is such great news! I need to tell my mama ASAP.
Yes, I'm serious. I've made my decision.
You're not joking, are you? This better not be a prank.
Trust me, I wouldn't lie about this. I'm divorcing Todd. It's official. For the past several months, he'd come home late almost every night without saying anything. Sometimes he wouldn't even come home. The point is, our marriage hasn't been looking great, so I thought it'd be best for both of us if we ended things.
It seems like Todd was doing the right thing.
Excuse me? Wait a minute. Did you know about this?
I'm laughing so hard right now. I wish I could see your shocked face in person. This entire time, Todd was waiting for you to notice. He's been wanting to divorce you.
I don't understand.
Because my brother has such a kind heart. He didn't want to be the one to break up with you and hurt your feelings. So he purposely became cold toward you. He's been telling me how slow you are every day. It's so funny. You were totally clueless the entire time, weren't you? How pathetic. I feel so sorry for you.
I see. Okay, I understand. You don't have to feel sorry for me.
Well, duh. I was being sarcastic. Why would I feel sorry for someone who's trash like you? Seriously, what took you so long to make the decision? We were all waiting for so long to bring up the divorce.
Well, I had a feeling you guys were waiting on me. I didn't think we'd be able to work things out anyways.
Of course it wouldn't have worked out. We knew that you'd never get pregnant. You should have left Todd the moment you found out you were infertile, instead of wasting our time. Oh, and don't you misinterpret this. You're getting dumped, not him. He's leaving you. Don't forget that.
Okay, I'm fine with that. It's not like that changes anything. Please be my guest.
Aw, how pathetic can you get? I guess you're admitting you've lost. Well, enjoy your sad, trashy life now. Now that Todd won't be supporting you financially. Good luck living on the streets. If you don't want to be homeless, you better find a job. Oh, wait. No one would hire such a useless person like you. Well, you could get hired as a janitor if you're lucky.
Okay, whatever. Thank you for your concern. I'll live my trashy life as trash would.
Oh, and let me warn you. Don't even try coming back to us, okay? You've caused us enough stress already. We don't want to see you ever again. Plus, I hate you.
Okay, I understand. I'll keep that in mind. Goodbye, Ari.
Hello, infertile loser.
I thought you didn't want to talk to me again. What do you want?
I was wondering if you found a new place to live. How's your life on the streets? It must be so cold out there since it's the middle of winter.
Thanks for your concern, but I'm staying at my parents' house for now. I'm safe and sound.
Oh, good. So you've left Todd's house already. I'm proud of you for moving quickly. Such a smart girl.
Right.
Thank God you're no longer with my brother anymore. He's finally free. Now Todd can find someone new who's fertile and start making babies. Cheers to a new start, am I right?
You're right. Todd and I have already signed the divorce papers, so you and I are no longer family. But there's something that I should tell you. Seeing you happy, it seems like you haven't heard anything from Todd.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Todd needs to pay me alimony every month. It's part of our divorce agreement. Even if he finds a new woman, I wonder if she'll be willing to accept that. Who would want to date a man who sends money to his ex-wife monthly?
What? Alimony? What are you talking about? What did you do to my brother?
I didn't do anything. In fact, he is the one who did someone.
Excuse me? I don't understand. Why does he have to pay you alimony money? Just split the assets and get out.
Oh. Todd didn't tell you the real reason behind our divorce?
What?
Todd cheated on me during our marriage. In our church ceremony, the pastor gave us a document to sign, pledging our fidelity to one another.
He did what? What are you talking about?
I guess he didn't tell anyone about his dirty little secret. Not that I expected him to be honest with you guys. Anyway, the document we signed at church works as a prenup, so it's all legal.
He never mentioned anything about seeing another woman. He's supposed to tell me everything. I'm his sister. I can't believe he didn't tell me.
You can't expect him to tell you about his cheating. If he did, everyone would be pointing fingers at him. Ever since Todd started coming home late almost every night, I began to think that something was going on. I hired a detective to look into him. They found out that he's been seeing a 19-year-old college girl.
What?
Yeah, I know. I couldn't believe it at first either, but my detective showed me photos of them holding hands and kissing at some bar. That's solid proof right there. I showed Todd those pictures and he agreed to divorce me. With him cheating on me, he didn't have any choice but to agree on paying me the alimony money.
Photos? They could have been photoshopped.
Right, I forgot to mention videos too.
You took videos too? Ugh, I can't believe it.
I mean, if you want, I can show you them.
Ew, no! That's so gross. I don't want to see my brother shoving his tongue down a college girl's throat. Ugh.
Well, it's not that graphic. They're just hugging and holding hands.
How can you be so calm talking about photos and videos of your husband cheating on you with a younger girl?
Well, he's not my husband anymore. Even though he cheated during my marriage, I'm done with him now, so I don't really care anymore.
Sometimes I don't understand you. In fact, I never did. And what the heck were you thinking? I can't believe you hired a detective. He was your husband. You betrayed him.
No, he betrayed me first. He's the one who cheated on me with a college student. Todd is in his 30s.
Well, at least she's of age. Plus, if you would have gotten pregnant, he wouldn't have cheated on you. You're the one who put yourself in this situation. Todd shouldn't be paying you a single penny. This is ridiculous.
You know what? It looks like you haven't changed your mind at all, so let me tell you the truth.
Excuse me? What are you talking about?
There's a reason why Todd and I were having trouble getting pregnant. And no, it's not because of how you think. I'm perfectly fertile. The truth is, Todd and I rarely spent the night together. By the time he'd come home, I was already asleep because it was past midnight. Some nights he wouldn't even come home because he was sleeping with a girl who was way younger than he is. It's honestly disgusting. So now that you know the full story, have you changed your mind? This entire thing is Todd's fault. You don't even know what was going on behind the scenes, and you made assumptions about me being infertile and said it was my fault that I wasn't getting pregnant.
I didn't know that. You should have told me in the beginning. Since when was this happening?
Pretty much our entire marriage. The affair started maybe 6 months into it. I was just waiting for the right moment to get proof of his cheating. Woo! I feel so great. I was finally able to get it off my chest. It sucked having to not say anything or confront him, but waiting for this moment was definitely worth it. Anyways, this entire thing that stressed you guys so much was Todd's fault.
No. This can't be true. I don't believe it. You're making all this up, aren't you? You just wanted to make us even more miserable. Mom is going to be so upset.
I don't care about what you think. You don't have to believe what I'm saying, but I have all the proof and Todd has already agreed to pay me the alimony money.
Don't you have a sense of decency? You married him. How dare you go behind his back and hire a detective? As his wife, you were supposed to be loyal to him. Maybe he cheated on you because he didn't find you attractive anymore.
You're lecturing me about loyalty? Let's say that he cheated on me because he didn't find me attractive anymore. How am I supposed to keep up with his standards? He shouldn't have married me in the first place. Do you see how hypocritical that sounds?
Men cheat all the time. Things happen, okay? You could have given him another chance, but you had to call him out and humiliate us. How dare you?
Cheating is wrong. Do you know how it damaged me? I love Todd. Can you imagine the love of your life cheating on you? Even if you want children with your husband, you can't because he's too busy sleeping with another girl. How would you feel if you were in my position?
Shut up! That would never happen to me because I know how to keep my man happy. It's pointless to think about your perspective. I don't care what you say. Everything is your fault and you're an awful person for ruining my brother's life.
Fine, I guess I can't change your mind. I'm speaking the facts, though.
In fact, since you're causing so much stress in our family, I think you should pay us the consolation money.
What? It's not my problem that you guys are so sensitive and over-controlling. I don't know you guys anything. It doesn't matter anyway. I've won the case. Todd and I are divorced. I'm getting my money, and most importantly, I'm with my family right now who loves me. Go ahead and keep complaining about how evil you think I am.
Ugh, you're so annoying. You know what? I hope you will never find happiness in life. I hate you so much. I should have never approved of you marrying my brother in the first place. You disgust me. I never want to see your face ever again. Don't you dare show up at our house.
You don't have to worry about that. I'm not planning to see you guys ever again, as long as Todd will keep paying me the money I deserve. If he ever causes trouble in paying me, my lawyers will make a visit to your family's house. Goodbye, Ari. Have a nice life.
Hi, Sarah. How are you? I hope you're doing well.
Hello, Ari. What a surprise. I thought you hated me. I wasn't expecting to hear from you after you told me you never wanted to see or hear from me again. How can I help you?
Look, I'm sorry about that. I was stressed and overwhelmed with all the information coming in. I didn't know that my brother was cheating on you the entire time, and I accused you of being infertile and said terrible things to you. I had to process everything, and I may have overreacted a bit. I apologize. Plus, I was in the first trimester of my pregnancy. It must have been the hormones.
You're seriously blaming your hormones.
I'm kidding! I'm sorry. I feel terrible about what I have said to you.
Who are you, and what did you do with Ari? This is nothing like you.
I've changed. I've reflected on my behavior for the last couple of months and realized how terrible I was to you. I owe you a deep apology. I am so sorry, Sarah.
I honestly don't care about your apology. I've already moved on with my life. In fact, I was enjoying my life until I received a text from you just now.
Look, I know you're angry with me, but you don't have to be so bitter toward me.
Ari, what do you want? If you're done apologizing, may I be excused? Because I'm tired of being a part of another drama. Plus, we're not related anymore. You're just a stranger to me. I'd appreciate it if you would just leave me alone and never contact me again.
Wait, hold on! I didn't just message you to apologize.
Well, I had a feeling. What do you want, Ari? Just get straight to the point. I'm busy and I have no time to waste talking to you.
I'm sorry! I'll get to it right now. It's about your dad.
My father? What about him?
Doesn't he work for Jungle? You know, the biggest online shop in the nation?
Yeah, he does. What about it?
I heard that he is in one of the top positions. Is it true?
I honestly don't know. He rarely talks about his work. I never really bothered to ask him about it.
I see. Well, you know about my husband's job, right? He's in the sales department of a soap company. He scheduled a meeting with Jungle to sell his company's products. They have been trying to get Jungle to sell their soaps for years now. If Jungle says yes, they will be able to sell their products worldwide. Do you know what this means? Not only is my husband's career going to skyrocket, but so are the company's sales. My husband can get a big promotion. So, I don't know how to ask you this, but...
No. Save it. You want me to ask my father to agree on the business deal, right?
Yes, exactly! I was wondering if we could use some family connections to seal the deal. It would mean so much to the both of us.
I see. What if the business deal doesn't work out, though?
If it doesn't work out, he might have to switch departments to a lower position. We don't want that. My husband has worked so hard to get where he is. Not only my husband's career is on the line, but our life could also change forever. If the business deal works out, it'd help us in so many ways. If not, I don't even want to think about it. I might have to get a job myself to support my family. Look, this is really important. I want you to help me out. Please.
I understand.
You do? So, is that a yes? All you have to do is encourage your dad and everything will turn out perfectly. Can you do that? Please?
I understand how important this business deal is, but I can't help you. It wouldn't be a fair game. Your husband needs to work hard for that promotion, not by using connections.
Look, if this is because you still haven't gotten over our past, I've already apologized to you. Can you please let it slide? We used to be family. You were my sister-in-law. You need to help us out. Please, I'm begging you.
Yes, we used to be family. But there's not a single time where I felt happy being family with you. You were a terrible sister-in-law. Your mother called me a defect wife. You said I was useless and that I should be ashamed of being a woman because I wouldn't get pregnant. You even called me trash. I could go on forever and make a huge list of the terrible names you called me. You said you never wanted to see me ever again. And look at you now, begging me. You're such a hypocrite.
But I've already apologized for that.
Right, and you made an excuse for being stressed as a pregnant woman. Honestly, that's offensive to all the wonderful pregnant women out there. Just because you're hormonal, you should be able to understand the difference between what's right and wrong. What kind of person would say such terrible things?
I'm sorry, okay? I don't know how many times I will have to apologize to you to earn your forgiveness.
Oh, honey. You can apologize all you want, but don't expect me to forgive you. I've moved on from the past already. I'm living a different life now. Plus, I don't have to help out some stranger. Especially a stranger who I know is hateful.
Sarah, don't be like that. I don't care what you say. I'll keep apologizing until you forgive me. I'm sorry. I really mean it. If I have to apologize to you in person, I will come over to your house.
Oh no. Please don't show up at my house. If you do, I'm calling the police.
Please help us. If you help us, I will never cause any problems. I promise I'll reflect on my behavior. This is important. I'm sorry.
Please stop before I block you. You know what? If you don't stop, I think I'm going to tell my father all about you and make him cancel the meeting. How's that?
No, please don't do that. That will ruin our lives.
Then stop texting me. Ari, if you ever text me, the word is going to my father. You should take this as a learning lesson after how terribly you treated me. Goodbye, Ari. And good luck to your husband. Have a nice life. I didn't tell my father about Ari and her husband, but from what I've heard, the meeting didn't go well. Ari's husband was furious that I didn't help him, and he couldn't control his anger during the meeting. He started cussing at my father and his assistant, throwing and ripping the documents. I heard everything got quite messy. Thankfully, no one was hurt, though. I wish I was there to witness it. The business deal didn't work out, and not only that, Ari's husband got fired from his job for causing a scene. Ari had no choice but to find a job, and she's been working day and night while her husband is looking for a new job. The couple wasn't happy at all since their life was going downhill. Ari kept on blaming her husband, and they fought every day. Rumor has it that they might even get divorced. I just hope that by the time she delivers the baby will have a safe place to go. On the other hand, after I divorced Todd, I stayed at my parents' house for a while until I found a job. Thankfully, I got a job at an office near my parents' house. I'm planning to save up money for a while before moving out. Now I'm dating someone from work. He's very nice and shows me affection every day, unlike Todd. We've been dating for 6 months now. I'm planning to get married next year. We've talked about having children one day. I'm excited to start a new chapter in my life.
Get the heck out of our lives! Sorry, who is this? Oh, you know exactly who I am, so don't play dumb with me, Claire. Or what? You want me to put fleas down your neck like I did to you at school? Would that remind you of who you're talking to?
Oh my god, Debbie?
That's right.
Okay. Hi, what do you want?
I want you to leave your dirty old web and fly off somewhere far, far away.
My web?
Yeah, the house that you're living in. That's no place for a pest like you to live in. It's for the queen bee, like me. I deserve to live in a place like that, not you. You're just a fat leech, leeching off your husband, and he deserves to be with someone better than you. He belongs with me, and we both belong in that house, so get out.
Beckett? What does my husband have to do with this? I am not following you. Why do you want me to leave my own home all of a sudden?
Don't you understand your place here? Oh, that's right. I forgot that you had the brain the size of a flea. The dumbest insect ever to exist.
Right. You're using an awful lot of references to insects, but I don't know much about them, you see.
Fine. Let's put it in layman's terms for you. The house that you're living in right now, I'm going to come and move in there and live with Beckett, and we're going to have our happily ever after there. So, are you going to move out?
Right. And I'm still not following. Why would you move in with my husband? Why would I move out?
You really have no idea, do you? Beckett is mine. He's going to be your ex-husband soon, and my husband. Capiche?
No, Debbie. Honestly, what is going on here?
Did he tell you what time he'd be back home tonight then?
He said he won't be back tonight because he'll be staying the night at his colleague's place. They both need to work till late and go into the office early tomorrow morning, so it works better for them.
And you believe that? That's a lie. And he'll be staying over at my place tonight. Do you get it now? You're way dumber than I thought, Claire. But this is great. It's all working to my advantage.
What do you mean? So, you guys are having an affair? Is that what this is all about?
There we go. Now you're catching on. In fact, he's with me right now.
Well, tell him to leave. He should be home with me then. Debbie?
Haven't you noticed how he's been away from home a lot over the past few months?
Yeah, but he said that it was all work-related.
Wow, you're so gullible. It's hilarious. That's so sweet of you to just trust him so much.
So, you guys have been seeing each other behind my back all this time?
Mm-hmm. It's been great. We've been having a great time together, and we're not going to stop anytime soon, honey. So, you better pack your bags and leave before it's too late. And don't forget to sign those divorce papers once you get them.
Divorce papers?
Yep, you'll be getting them pretty soon. This is just a heads up for you.
I've got to talk to him. This is too sudden and too crazy. I don't even believe that this is actually happening.
Take all the time you want, dear, but facts are facts. There's no point in trying to convince him to reconsider the divorce, by the way. He's made a beeline for me, and he's mine. Any woman who goes near him will just drop dead like flies. So you might as well just walk away now and leave us alone.
Oh my god, why are you using all these metaphors with insects? Is this some kind of sick joke? I can't take you seriously like this, Debbie.
You know, I have a thing for insects. They're the second best thing in my life, after Beckett. Even his name says we're a match made in heaven.
What are you talking about?
Did you know that his name, Beckett, means beehive in the old Irish language? I bet you didn't. And my name, Debbie, as in Debbie, see? So, you see, him and I were just meant to be together.
Oh my god, are you being serious here?
Just sign the damn divorce papers and get out of that house already. Leave us alone and mind your own beeswax.
Why are you doing this? Beckett and I are married. He still loves me. You can't make us get a divorce, Debbie.
Too bad, because that's what it looks like, Claire.
But you can't do this. This is insane. Debbie, stop this now and tell Beckett to come home.
Ooh, someone's as mad as a hornet now.
Well, how can I not get mad about this? You say you're having an affair with my husband and you're talking about it with these weird insect references? How do you expect me to stay calm or take you seriously?
Well, I love insects, and that's just who I am. You've known me since high school, so I would have thought you'd know that about me by now.
Yeah, and I thought you would have grown out of it by now, too.
Hey, shut up! We're almost 30, and it feels like we're acting like teenagers having a petty fight.
Can we talk about this like mature adults?
I don't like to lift a finger for things that don't require it, you see. This is simple. You leave, I move in. If you won't, then I've got people who can take care of this.
People? What people?
Look, I know this might be hard for you to swallow, but I really am the queen bee around here. Just between you and me, I've got all of my bees who can do all the heavy lifting for me, you know? They can all sting, and that's going to hurt real bad, clear. So if I were you, I'd just listen to me and do what you're told. Trust me, you wouldn't want to get stung by my loyal and strong bees.
Oh my God, cut it out with the insect metaphors.
I know where you work, by the way. Pretty large company you work for, huh? I have my connections there too, you know. My web of connections is way larger than you think. So like I said, just do as you're told.
Is that a threat? You think you can involve my work in this? This is a private affair.
Just watch me.
No! My job has nothing to do with what's going on here. I've got responsibilities, and I'm not going to let you ruin that for me.
Says you. Responsibilities. Yeah, right. I bet you're just a temporary worker there or something, so you can kiss my behind.
Stop it! And I'm not a temp worker.
So, let's see. Giles Hopkins, shall we start with him?
Oh my God, Debbie, how do you know him?
What did I tell you?
Fine. I'll sign those divorce papers and move out. Fine. So stop this. Don't get anyone at work involved in this, Debbie. And let me talk to Beckett first. I need to talk to him in person. First.
Sure. I'll let him know. You better stick to your words, Claire. Otherwise, I'm venomous. You know what I can do.
What the hell? Oh, whatever.
I'll give you guys a week to figure this all out. A week. Nothing more, nothing less. Got it?
Fine.
So, Claire, remember what we agreed to a week ago? I expect everything to be all nicely dealt with, correct?
Yeah, I signed the divorce papers, Debbie, as you wished.
Good. Then you'll be moving out now, I suspect?
Well, not quite.
What do you mean?
The thing is, I signed the divorce papers, but it's Beckett who hasn't signed them.
What? That's nonsense.
It's true. And I'm really confused here. Last week when he came home to me, he just collapsed and started weeping uncontrollably.
Poor thing. He must hate you so much. He's probably so frightened by you. Look at him. And look at you. You're a huge black widow when he's simply a scorpion. But a handsome one, by all means.
What the heck are you talking about? I'm just telling you that he's not the one who's asking for a divorce. And actually, he's been saying the opposite. He has no intentions of getting divorced to me.
No, that's a lie. You're bluffing.
No, you're the one who's deluded and insane here. Clearly.
He always talks about getting the heck away from you. He wants a divorce. I know him.
Well, why has he been coming home to me every single night telling me the same thing then? I really don't get what's going on here. Why are you meddling with our marriage? He doesn't want you.
Shut up. Of course he does. He loves me. What did you say to him? What did you do? I am going over there right now to sort this out. I can't stay here listening to this. You better have those divorce papers ready for him to sign. I don't want to waste time texting you here. Just have it on the table so we can get it on with it.
Sure, come over, let's deal with this in person. We'll be waiting. This is all yours.
You're such a conniving little liar. You made me go all the way up there for nothing? See how Beckett signed those papers like a lightning bolt? Who said he needed me to come up there in the first place? You useless piece of crap.
Well, I'd say the opposite. I think he signed it because you were there. In fact, if it weren't for you, I don't think things would have gone as smoothly as it did. So it was a good thing you came. Thanks.
Fine, I'll take that. I still don't feel convinced that all you wanted was to waste my energy and time, but whatever.
Well then, I guess that's it.
That's it? Oh no, honey. You still need to move out. You thought it was over just because you both signed the divorce papers? You really are a brainless idiot of a flea.
Oh my god, I can't believe you're still talking about insects! If I move out, then where would I go? This is my house. Why don't the both of you find your own place together? Why would you want to live somewhere where I've been living in anyway? Don't you want to start fresh?
No, I need that house. I love it. It's just how I like it. It's my dream house, so it's mine.
What is your obsession with insects and this house? You really need to see someone about this. Sorry to say, but there's clearly something wrong with you.
Just shut up and leave.
Fine, jeez.
Good, as long as you know to leave.
And what if I don't, Debbie? Are you going to threaten me with my work like you tried before?
Oh, darling, I told you that I know people.
Yeah, you mentioned one colleague who I work with, and so what? Just because you know him, that doesn't mean anything?
Oh, you'll see. You have no idea what I can do. I can easily make you lose your major accounts.
Try me then.
I can easily get you fired, Claire. Like I said, just watch me. And don't forget that I know about Beckett and where he is in the company, too. I know he's in a more authoritative position than you. I can easily get him to fire you.
Ugh, this is getting stupid. Fine, I'll move out. Good luck to you then.
What do you mean, good luck? I don't need any luck, you fat piece of leech. You better clean that place up and make it spotless before I move in. That house never suited you anyway. That gorgeous house is the bee's knees, and I'm the one who deserves it. You can go and live in some swamp where you belong.
Right. Do whatever you want, Debbie. The house and my soon-to-be ex-husband is all yours. Good luck.
I just thought I'd let the ex-wife know that me and Beckett are officially married now.
Hi, Debbie. Well, congratulations to you then.
Are you crying? I bet you're real upset. Don't go getting mad as a hornet again, though, okay? There's no point now. He's not coming back because he's mine.
I'm not mad. I'm not upset or anything either, for that matter.
Oh? Then are you not upset that you're going to get fired? Either way, I've left my job now, so I'm free as a moth to do whatever I want.
You quit your job? What? Did you really?
Yep. And I've decided to be a stay-at-home wife here in this gorgeous house of yours that you so kindly moved out from. Oh, it's like a moth to a flame, really. I love it here.
Oh my god, wow. You actually quit your job for all this.
It's fine. I got plenty of savings in the bank, and besides, I also have Beckett. I'm set for life.
Oh, really? Is that what you think?
And why would you say that?
I guess you haven't heard that Beckett got fired?
What? Stop lying to me again.
Why would I do that? I thought you had your web of connections. Why didn't you ask one of them?
No, if anyone, it's you who's going to get fired. You!
Wow, so I guess he really hasn't told you? I guess he was always slow to deliver news, especially when it came to bad news.
What are you talking about?
Look, Beckett and I met through work, but more specifically, we met through a mutual colleague of ours.
Who?
I won't tell you who, that's confidential.
Just tell me. I probably know him.
Well, let's just say it's one of Beckett's bosses.
Name! Give me a name!
He got promoted, actually, so he's going to be the next company president, so it won't take long to figure out who he is.
Just stop beating around the bush and give me the name!
It's strictly confidential, Debbie, so I can't do that. I'm sorry. Anyway, he was the guy who set me and Beckett up about 5 years ago. We all have a good friendship. Well, I don't know about Beckett, but that guy and I are still close.
That's a lie. He said you were the one who was pestering him to get with you. He just caved in. He said he was with you out of pity.
Yeah, right. To be honest, I wasn't into him at all, but since we're both single and we didn't exactly hate each other or anything, we started dating. And things got comfortable and we eventually got married. It really wasn't for love or anything, but more of a convenience.
Ha! See, I knew he deserved to be with me. We're madly in love with each other, and we really are meant to be.
Right. Well, good for you, Debbie. So anyway, the marriage was fine. Empty, but fine. Neither of us seemed to be bothered by it because we were comfortable enough. And what was important to us was that the guy who set us up was happy. As long as he was happy, we knew we were trusted in the company. You see, Beckett and I both used to be so career-orientated that we would have given up our personal desires and dreams to advance in our careers. But now look at us both.
What?
Beckett cheated on me, and now we're divorced. He's fired, and I've still got my job.
And that's discrimination. That's unjust.
Oh, is it though? Don't you see how this looks to that guy? How embarrassing he feels when he was boasting to everyone at work that he was the one who set us two together. But now that's ruined. And all because you came into the picture.
So what? Are you saying that he's fired because he had an affair with me and divorced you?
Oh, you have no idea what kind of guy he is. Once he decides on something, it doesn't take him long to take action. He is infamous to cut people off, just like that, especially when he gets mad.
What the heck?
And you're also the reason why he got fired too, you know.
I am? How? I didn't do anything.
Oh, yes, you did. You tried to threaten me in my work before, don't you remember? The fact that you threatened to close my account was bad, Debbie. Real bad. And that wasn't going to sit well with any of my clients or our bosses. And since they all knew that you were connected to Beckett, they just got rid of him. That was the only way for them to get rid of the root of all this trouble. Don't you see yet?
What?
That makes sense, doesn't it?
No way!
Yes, way. So, you practically got Beckett fired.
So are you telling me that he really lost his job now? He's really unemployed? He's lost his source of income?
That's what being fired means, Debbie, so yes.
But he left the house this morning like it was a normal work day. He didn't tell me anything.
Maybe he went out to look for a job. But that's none of my business, is it? None of my beeswax, as you might like me to put it.
Stop this! How sure are you about all this? You tricked me!
Oh, I'm 100% sure that he's fired, Debbie. I never wanted any of this, Debbie. Him and I were fine in our marriage. It wasn't perfect, but nothing ever is anyway. I was pretty content with our marriage, and so was he. Until you came along.
No, don't put this all on me, Claire.
I told him that I didn't want all of this either. Neither of us wanted to upset our future boss. Why would we want to jeopardize our careers like that? He even cried and begged me not to divorce him because he was so worried about his job.
What? When?
Remember that time I told you to come over to my place to make him sign those divorce papers?
So is that why he was crying and saying he didn't want to divorce you?
Yep. He wasn't crying because he didn't want to divorce me. He was crying because he knew he was going to lose everything he had. Me, his house, his job, and his reputation. He saw it coming.
You lied. You did trick me.
No, I didn't. All I told him was that if he didn't sign the divorce papers, then I'd go and tell our future boss what really happened. And so he signed.
So you tricked him?
That's a matter of perspective, isn't it? And a matter of priorities. I wanted to keep my job, and I didn't want to ruin my relationship with my future boss. My husband was having an affair with you, and I had to make a choice. So I chose my career.
What the heck? You cow! How could you do this to him?
But the cat came out of the bag either way. The boss knows, and Beckett's fired.
Oh my god, you maggot! You idiot! You cow! You tricked us both!
Oh, by the way, there's one more thing that you should be prepared for.
No, what is it now?
That house you say you love so much. Good luck paying the mortgage on that house. It should be just under $1 million.
$1 million?
Yep, His parents are pretty well off, if you hadn't noticed. They bought the house for us when we got married.
Okay, then that's fine if they bought it, right?
But you see, his parents loved me and adored me. Knowing that we're divorced, they got so mad at their son that they're making him pay every cent of it back to them.
No, this is another one of your lies. That's why I said good luck to you before, remember? Oh my god, I can't do this. I have to talk to Beckett.
Where is he when you need to talk to him, right? Good luck.
Oh my god, I can't believe this is happening. This must be a dream.
More like a nightmare, right? Good luck. I hope you can wake up from this nightmare soon.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Clear, tell that boss that it was all a mistake. Make something up. Get Beckett his job back. Clear? Please.
It's been a few months since this tragedy unfolded. From what I heard, Beckett and Debbie weren't able to make the monthly repayments to their parents at all. Beckett still hasn't found a decent job, and since Debbie had quit hers with no income, they had no choice but to sell the house. They made some bad choices in life, and it was ruining their finances. Needless to say that this was ruining their marriage, too. I think it's only a matter of time until they file for divorce. And if they do, that'll be a second one for Beckett. Poor thing. As for me, I've moved on. I have my new apartment and I'm actively going on dates, and it's going well so far. I'm out to find real love, and I'm hopeful. All I can see to Debbie with her insect references is that I hope that she can sleep tight and don't let the bed bugs bite. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like it and see you in the next one.